Hey Diana, I was just doing a response to your video blog and the questions that you had asked for the survey. I believe that this is a survey that actually takes some thought, so that's why I was like totally into doing it, even though I'm like surveys anyway. I just like answering questions. Anyway, the first question is, what are you really good at? I think that other than cooking, something that I'm really good at is loving people. I have a very big heart. I've been told this my entire life. I believe that the more love that you spread throughout your own world, the more that people are going to pay it forward and they're going to spread their love. So that's your answer to number one. Number two, if you could change places with anyone, living or dead, for one day, who would it be? I put that it would have to be a homeless person. I think that getting into the minds of somebody who has a psychological defect in them could help me understand how we might be able to help them more, instead of just guessing, how and believing what our nation might say that homeless people need. I think that if we got into their minds and walked in their shoes for a day, then we would be able to understand them and be able to help them a little bit better. Question number three, would you rather be a little smarter or a little sexier? Well, considering the fact that I'm already diva queen here and sexy as all hell, I think that a little smarter would be in my best interest. Not only that, but my looks are only going to be good for so long, probably another 15 years down the road. I'm not going to look 25 anymore. So even though I'm not 25, everybody says I look 25. Anyway, so I'd definitely say that smart is in my best interest. Let's see here. Question number, 4. The best decision I ever made was not giving up. I've crossed a lot of battles in my life, a lot of hard roads, especially depression, that I've had several times that I've had to overcome and I've had to beat. And one of the best decisions I've ever made was not giving up on life. And one of the other best decisions I've ever made was to not be a cynic and to not give up on love. And I thank my dad for that little lecture that he gave to me after I found out that my first husband was cheating on me for the 4th or 5th time. That I called him up and cried on his shoulder, and he said, well, you know what, because I told him, I said, I'm just not ever going to love again. And he told me, he said, Tina, your heart's too big. You wouldn't be able to do that. Don't be such a cynic, and you'll find love again. And sure enough, I did. And sure enough, it broke my heart again. But then I found it again, and because I have a lot of love to give, I found somebody else who had the same